Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Like always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more of this content. Also, make sure you leave comments below. Am I an idiot for buying one of these and not a Switch Pro? That I install it like an idiot? Am I retarded? I don't know, just let me know in the comments below. But anyways, yeah, I am kind of a retard because I plugged my mic into the wrong input on the camera yesterday, so a majority of the footage that you guys will see is actually probably not going to have audio, and if it does, I don't know. But I know the intro I did does not have audio, so that's ixnay. But yeah, this is the day after, so I'm just going to get into the overview I do in my kitchen because it was super cold out yesterday and snowing. So I tried to do all the prep work in the house before I had to go outside and freeze my balls off. But I hope you guys like it. I'm going to try to keep this video condensed as much as possible while still being able to convey the most amount of information to you guys. So I'm not going to be wasting time. I think last video I did a pretty good job at keeping it under 10 minutes and trying to keep the information pertinent and the video kind of, like I said, concise to the point and just covers the subject. It doesn't do anything else. All right, let's dive into it. So that's the top of the main fuse panel right here under your hood. If you have a 2022 Nissan Frontier, I'm not sure about the 2023 and up because the bigger battery, and I think they move shit around. And I'm gonna try to stay out of the frame for the most part here so you guys can understand this. So this is gonna be the cab. This is going to be the rear portion of it. So I'm going to take this, put it about right here, like that, with some of this extremely strong, holds 10 pounds. This like little Scotch, like I was saying to you guys here, this is going to be handheld, not on a tripod now. So this is the 3M like heavy duty Velcro industrial bullshit. I think it was like $11 for the pack of 14. So like I said, I got one here, one there, one that way, and one that way. And it holds on pretty good. Now, as for position, like I said, this is gonna be the cab of the truck back here. So this is gonna fall down in between the small fuse panel that's in the front of this one. And you guys will be able to see it all once I have this back in the truck. I'm trying to do as much prep work inside as I possibly can because like I said, it's kind of cold and it's a little bit snowy. But yeah, so this is how it's gonna look. If you look from the side, it's gives enough room for the cables to kind of get down, tuck in neatly between the two. And I already have everything pre-installed. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna mount this. And then that will determine how I run the positive here. And the negative, obviously, I'm just gonna attach to the body mount that's by the battery. I'll show you guys that also when I go to do the install. I'll try to get everything with the tripod so you can see it, and I'll also kind of go handheld after I do the install. So just close up the panel because I got what I need to in there. I believe that's shut all the way. All right. Yeah, it looks like it is. All right. Probably take a little bit of that out. That should be enough to get in there. And like I said, I want to get this kind of where I had it in there, inside the house. All right. That's on there pretty good. Not going anywhere. So I can take my negative terminal. Before I do that though, I want to make sure, nice, perfect. So this is going to come up. All right. So I think this is a size 10? Yeah, all right, cool, size 10. Why is it always like this? Why? It's never easy. So for the wiring aspect of it, I used the longer positive terminal or positive whip that comes with the AuxBeam. I ran that to the battery, ran it down under this, around on top of this right here to the 60 amp circuit breaker. From there, I went with the short whip, tucked it between the two fuse boxes, like I said, and then came back up with it. So as you can see here, comes up, lands here. I got my accessory cable that I ran down into the main panel behind this, or that this is mounted to under it, my apologies. And this is gonna be wired into the reverse trailer, I think, yeah, the reverse trailer light or something like that. So anytime your accessories are on, this is gonna be on with the accessory power. And obviously the negative goes to the ground terminal, which is over here. I'll show you guys that in a sec. And I'll show you guys how the, where the brake, or the, sorry, reverse lamp switch thing is for the trailer shit that you wire the accessory into. It's very straightforward. It's nothing crazy, honestly. Let me just put this back on. So the reverse lamp switch, I don't know if you guys see this big green cable right here that has a big black connector. So all you gotta do to access the reverse lamp switch is push here on that little tab, pull that out, gets out of the way, and then you're gonna go, so it's gonna be the 30 amp, you'll see that, the green one right here. You're gonna go 1, 10 amp, 2, 10 amp, the third 10 amp in from that 30 amp. You're gonna pull that. You're gonna put your add-a-fuse in there. That's where your add-a-fuse is gonna go for your accessory power. And you're gonna button this back up because it's so easy to do with one hand while I'm holding the camera. So it goes from the positive over here, down there, under. You can kind of see it come over. And then I just brought it over here. Attach it to that side. Doesn't really matter what side. Then come down this way, come back in, hit the AuxBeam with the positive. For the negative, you're gonna wanna go down here to the little ground bar, or whatever you wanna call it, the bus bar or whatever. It's gonna be down there for all your ground connections. Then from there, you're gonna take that accessory cable like I showed you, run it down into this fuse box underneath the AuxBeam, and that's going to be the reverse lamp for the trailer. And then you're gonna take the actual control cable, and I mean, it's not gonna look like this. This is a bunch of shit I can't really remove now because it's going to the air on board switches for my other lights. But yeah, so this is gonna come this way. You run it over behind the engine on the front side of the cab. Then you're gonna come in. It's gonna be right here. Let me get this light out again. So it's gonna be right down in there. You're gonna see that grommet. But the thing is, with the grommet, it's not gonna look like this one. This isn't the factory one. I actually like installed that myself. It's an aftermarket one. There you go. But yeah, from there it goes into the cab. From inside the cab, it's gonna come up through that grommet, which I showed you guys, which is like over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. I gotta tuck this up, but it is what it is. I just tuck it up there for now. Who cares? But yeah, that's gonna go up there. Right now, I have that just running across here, and I tucked it in. If you pull this out, you can gain enough space to finagle the control cable in from the rear of this. Just tuck the excess up into here, and boom, you're done. And then, like I said, it's wired up to the reverse lamp switch for the trailer. So whenever your accessory power is on, you're gonna get power to that. Now, the cool part about this one, as opposed to the ones that are just blue, green, I think it's just blue and green, could be wrong. The AR600 Bluetooth version thing, you can use the app and you can actually change the color of the buttons. So right now, I have it pretty close to the color of the buttons. Obviously, I got to dial it in a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty close. And the one thing that I like about it, like I said, is you can match the color of the interior lighting. And as you can see, there you go, activated. Let's see, you can see it up there. It's on, off, on, off. Yeah, so that's it. It's a very simple install. I would say this is worth it, 100% worth it. Yo guys, so as you saw, that's the video right there for the overview install of the AR600 AuxBeam switch controller. It was easy. That's all I'm gonna say. It was easy, it was worth it. If you're contemplating on buying one or contemplating on doing any kind of electrical work on the truck where you're going to add, say, a winch, lights, ditch lights, rock lights, auxiliary like battery, a fridge, anything where you need to control it, I don't see how you could go wrong using this. Price point, it's affordable. It's not crazy. It's not like an S-Pod where you're paying up to $1,000. From what I've seen, like with the initial install, unboxing, handling it a little bit, the quality is good. It's not bad. I was expecting it to be like kind of trash, honestly, and I was wrong. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the quality of the product. Now, longevity, durability wise, I don't know. I just put it on the truck, but I don't see it really being an issue. It's inside the truck. So yeah, I don't see that being an issue. There's no issues with it really I can think of now. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, there's no issues, no cons, only pros. And you can install however you want. By install, I kind of did, I wouldn't say half-assedly. It wasn't the best. I had it planned out. The execution wasn't 100% on the install, but the planning was good. That's all that really matters to me. I can always go back and clean things up and fix stuff. But overall, I am impressed with it. And like always, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. The content's only gonna get better. This video was like, okay, but yeah. Anyways, like always, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Just stay tuned for more as I try to get more content uploaded onto YouTube and maybe Instagram. I'm gonna be obviously pushing all this stuff out onto the blog site. Yeah, just like I said, subscribe, follow, do whatever. Just stay tuned for more. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Bye.